My inconsistency is consistent. Welcome back, boys. Magic the Gathering is getting more, not better, not worse, just more. And 2026 might be the year your wallet gets hit with the exhaust harder than a bronze ADC.
You can't milk those!
Today we are talking about product fatigue, the moment a game you love starts feeling like a complicated subscription service. Because next year, Wizards of the Coast is releasing 7 full MTG sets. Yes, 7. Apparently 6 wasn't enough. I feel like every single industry is trying to do that in some way and it's so annoying. Wizards announced that 2026 will have 7 mainline sets instead of their usual 6. They call it a scheduling quirk. Apparently 2027 will go back to 6 sets, but that doesn't make this any less ridiculous. The lineup includes Lauren Eclipse, Secrets of Strixhaven, Reality Fracture, The Hobbit, Marvel Superhero, Star Trek, and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universes Beyond release. If you ever wonder what it's like to play Magic inside a crossover multiverse commercial, we are living it. More sets mean more cards, more spoilers, more pre-orders, more money, more time, more everything. If you're a player, that means your meta keeps changing faster than you can keep up. I remember the time where we had Tarkir and the set before plus Final Fantasy. It came out, I think, all in 6 weeks, and it was so fast. You cannot even build a deck in a time. If you are a player, that means your meta keeps changing faster than you can keep up. If you're a collector, you now have 7 different piles of cardboard to decide between each year. And if you're a local game store, you are basically running a logistics company now. You have to juggle pre-orders for 7 sets, secret layers, promos, pizza lands, collector boxes, bundles, choco bundles, gift bundles, premium bundles, pre-release sets, and whatsoever else they decide to cook up. More secret layer drops, PlayStation drop, and Furby drops, My Little Pony, SpongeBob, and all the other bullshit. Universe Beyond crossovers are everywhere. We've got The Hobbit, Marvel, Star Trek, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all in one year. Each crossover brings new card frames, new bundles, special collector products, and sometimes entire new mechanics. And in TMT's case, pizza bundles. I wish I was kidding. We are at the point where pizza lands are a legitimate marketing strategy. The herd pizza parties are fun, so they bring us pizza lands. Collector boosters have become their own economy. There are regular boosters, set boosters, collector boosters, play boosters, and half the time the cards you actually want are in the most expensive ones. Secret layer drops keep dropping like clockwork with alt art, everything. Just saying, Demonic Tutor for $50 that was re-released in a secret layer for $30, and of course it goes to 200. Welcome everybody. And on top of that, we have weird novelty bundles like pizza packs, gift bundles, and God knows what's next. Maybe a Magic the Gathering air fryer that cooks your collection. Let's be real, most of us don't have unlimited time or unlimited money. Learning a new set takes time, building decks takes time, watching spoiler season takes time. Multiply that by 7 and you're basically working a part-time job to keep up with Magic. Financially, it's brutal. Boxes are expensive, singles fluctuate constantly, and collector products aren't getting any cheaper. Local game stores need to pre-order massive amounts of product without knowing which ones will actually sell. And seeing that with Spider-Man and Avatar, it's really hard to tell for them, you know, because you have to buy it in advance, or depending on your distributors, you have to play their game and agree to prices and terms, and then get fucked when the set isn't performing so well and the people are mad at you for selling them a box for 500 and it goes down to 420. You are mad. And if you buy a box for 200 and it goes to 500, the store is mad and they make no profit and can't pay rent, bills, and personnel and whatsoever. Welcome to the day and age of LGS in a late stage capitalism, online distribution, scalping, market. For casual players, it becomes overwhelming fast. You can't keep up with standardizations, you can't follow commander hype cycles, you miss one spoiler season and suddenly there are 5 new legendary creatures you never heard of dominating EDH reg. People always say, I only buy the cards I like. Yeah, sure. And I only eat the pizza I like. That's why I have 3 pizzas in the fridge and a spreadsheet called Budget Actual Final Version 4. Magic in 2026 is basically that spreadsheet but for cardboard. Let's be fair, there are clear business reasons for this. More products mean more revenue. Collector boosters have absolute profit margins, crossovers bring in new audiences, plus it helps them spreading the revenue along different IPs. And what I mean with that, they can't print just more collector boxes of one set. That's the product with the highest margin, because they're kind of limited. So I guess they had the idea, ayo, we cannot print more collector boxes for those 6 sets, so let's get one more set in and see how it goes. And I promise you, if the 7-year set is doing well, they will do the same every year for their shareholders and investors and whoever else, and it will make them way more profitable. And maybe even would justify to lay off more people before Christmas or on Christmas. So I'm pretty hyped to see that. We'll see. Crossovers also bring in new audiences. Marvel fans who's never touched a Magic card will show up for Spider-Man. Star Trek fans will buy a Commander deck just because the box says USS Enterprise. And if a TMT set goes viral on social media because of Pizza Land, that's free marketing. From a corporate perspective, this makes perfect sense. It's not all bad. Some crossovers are genuinely well designed, and I really love Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings Fallout. They bring in new players, expand the game's cultural reach, and give long-time fans a cool flavor moment. The Hobbit set could be amazing as well, for sure, because I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings, and it's one of the most loved sets in whole Magic, and friends of me that weren't into Magic became into Magic because of the Lord of the Rings set. So I think that's a legit tactic to get more people into it. Lorwyn returning could be a nostalgic gold as well. Wizards also insist this 7th set year is a one-time thing. They say 2027 will go back to 6 sets. So whatever that's true or just, we'll see how sales go is another question. So what can you actually do about it? Prioritize. Decide if you are collecting or playing and focus on what matters most to you. Budget. Set a monthly MTG spending cap, because chasing everything is impossible now, and I don't want you to lose track of your financial stability. Support your local game store, but don't feel guilty for skipping sets, and trade smarter. Saturation often makes certain singles cheaper. If you're patient, you can pick up a lot for less. Another pro tip is, I remember a stream of Asmongold where he was laughing at people that actually buy Magic cards, and he said that he's just printing them, and he was laughing into the camera and asking people if they really buy cards for $100, $200 and pay thousands of dollars for a deck. And that's coming from a multi-millionaire, right? So if you still want to support and defend WotC, just know you are defending Mr. Cox, who loves cocktails and don't give a fuck about you and is only about profits. Yeah, sure, you go your way. The community is split though. Some people love the variety, some people are exhausted, and honestly both reactions are fair. If people keep buying, Wizards will keep printing. If enough people start skipping, they'll eventually adjust, but for now the floodgates are open. 7 sets in 1 year is technically a quirk, but it's also a preview of what happens when a company keeps expanding its product lines without giving anyone time to breathe. It's overwhelming, it's funny, it's a little bit terrifying. They keep doing this, by 2030 we'll be drafting in a McDonald's Happy Meal. Which crossover made you buy something you regret? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizza Lands? A 250 collector box you opened for 1 mythic and a head egg? Let me know in the comments. If you like this, subscribe for more TCG content that slowly drains your stamina bar. Peace.